Just 2 years ago, our next guest was one of the top high school female swimmers in the country, but before entering college, Schuyler Bailar came out as transgender, and he now competes on the Harvard men's swim team as the first transgender male in any Division I sport. From McLean, Virginia, please welcome Schuyler. Well, first of all, I want to say I'm proud of you, good for you, and I know that this feels really good to actually be able to be yourself. So tell me at what age you realized that you were transgender.
I think it's something that I've always known, but I didn't always have the vocabulary to explain it. And it took me a while to find it because I think the word transgender has a lot of negative connotations in the media. It wasn't until I took a gap year to actually get better from having an eating disorder that I was able to figure it out. And that kind of revelation came when I sat down and I was like, I don't think that I hate my body because of how it looks. I hate it, or not hate it, but I didn't like it because it didn't represent the gender that I feel.
Right. Did we show any pictures of you? Because the pictures are amazing. When you see, I don't think anybody would have looked at you and thought that you were in any way suffering. And especially in the eating disorder, anybody who has an eating disorder, obviously there is a deeper issue for it, whatever that is. And I'm glad you found out. Okay, so you're this amazing swimmer and you're recruited by Harvard. They say, you know, you're on the swim team.
Right.
But they saw you as a girl.
Right, as a woman.
And so at what point did you share with them that now that you were a man?
So I told my coach, I think it was April of my senior year. So I got recruited in September, and I told her in April that I was going to take a gap year because I needed to get better from my eating disorder. And she said, okay, just keep me posted. And so throughout that process, I called her, I think it was about once a month, and I told her what was going on, and I told her what I was working on. And when gender identity came up, I said, hey, I'm working on my gender identity, and I don't know what's going to be the implications of this, but I'm transgender, and I just know that I really want to swim.
And she was fine with that?
Yeah, she just rolled with it, and she was like, look, Skyler, like, I want you to be happy, and if you want to swim, you want to swim, and we want you to be on this team. We love you. And she said, well, we're going to make it work.
So you wanted to swim on the girls' team? Were you going to do that?
Yeah, initially I was going to lead this kind of crazy double life of being a woman in the pool, but then being a man in school. And
it rhymes.
It does rhyme, yeah. And I think my coach saw through that kind of, and said, you know, you're not going to be healthy if you do that, because it was, you know, I was still warring with myself. It would still be a kind of crazy thing to do. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
And so the male coach said he was fine. He said, join our team.
Yeah.
And then he talked to all the guys on the team. And were you surprised that, like, all the guys were completely welcoming and fine, and no one had an issue with it?
Yeah, it was crazy. Kevin, the men's coach, actually talked to the whole team beforehand, before he talked to me, and he said, you know, team, do we want to do this? We have this trans kid. Do we want to let him on the team? And they were like, yeah. And that's been consistent since.
And I know that he went to them. He said, you know, maybe in a group, nobody wanted to speak out, but he said individually, come talk to me if you want to talk to me. So then you had top surgery. You had your breast removed, right? So that must have been amazing to then swim. Like, what was that like the first time you're like standing there in a Speedo and you don't have a
It was terrifying, to be honest with you. Yeah, I was actually at Harvard the first time it happened, and I was sitting like on the deck, and I was, you know, all covered up, and I asked, you know, I told my coach, I'm really scared, and he said, don't worry about it. So I literally took off my shirt and jumped in the pool.
Yeah.
But it was really great. I think there was a lot of new sensations, literally like physical sensations that I felt because I'd never had those parts of my bodies exposed underwater.
Right.
But it was incredible.
Right.
Yeah.
So you were, I think, if I'm not wrong, like if not the fastest, one of the fastest women's swimmers. Now you're swimming on the men's team.
Yeah.
And you knew that that was going to be an adjustment.
Yeah.
And how is that? How are you doing in it?
So I'm not winning anything, but I think that I'm not awful. So I keep up with my teammates and I keep up with the people around me, but I'm not winning anything like I used to, and that's definitely humbling. But it kind of has helped me develop something I was working on before, which is learning to love swimming just for swimming. And I think that there's a lot of other kinds of glory in that. And for example, in my last meet, which is I think the thing that was just up on the screen, I got 16th place, which obviously is not first place. But my whole team...
No, it's not. I don't know much about it, but I know 16th is not first.
Yeah, but the whole team was on the side of the deck, and they jumped up and were screaming for me because I dropped a lot of time from my best, so I did really well relative to myself. And it was just, I mean, I was ecstatic, and it was as much glory as I ever would have gotten in first place. Probably more because I was myself.
That's yeah, that's amazing. So, first of all, you know, like I said, I admire you, and it's a scary thing to go to do something that so many people don't understand. Yeah. And I know your parents are in the audience and are very supportive. Yeah. And
my brother.
Yep, and your brother. So, Mom and Dad and brother, obviously you're very proud of him.
Absolutely. Very.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
best.
The fact that, you know, because you knew, I mean, you're looking at the women's team and you're watching them compete in their times and you're thinking, I would beat that time. I could do that, but you're...
I would be competitive with
Yeah, you'd be competitive in that time, and you choose to do this because, as you said, you're being yourself, so you are winning. And I can't give you a gift because you're an athlete, and I'm not allowed to do that. All I'm going to do is continue to tell you how proud I am of you and how amazing that is, and to encourage any schools out there, any teachers, anybody. I know people don't understand this. How can you understand it? But support it and be as open and kind as his family is to him and the school.